A little bit of wobble on that ball. It's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot, though.
Nice, solid defensive shot. That's right off the meat of the bat. Labuschagne fields that one. Nicely played shot too.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through. Left alone, taken by the keeper.
181 for 9.
Shoulders, arms again.
Robbold lured a rash shot.
Well, that was just an awesome delivery. Whizzed past the batter, and the umpire says that's the first of 2.
Dug that out well. That's gone straight to the fielder. Wow, that missed a lot. Oh, that's nice. Good defence.
End of the over. The batting team are now 181 for 9.
Onto that early. That could be 4.
Well, that's textbook perfect. A lovely drive through the covers. No need for the fielders to chase that one.
Tried for something a little bit different that last delivery. The captain shouldn't mind that. If they get it right, they might just get the wicket. Got down and rolled the wrists beautifully.
Well, there wasn't a lot of time to choose the right end, but unfortunately, they went for the wrong one.
Misses everything. They'll get at least one. Straight to the fielder. That was hit hard and the fielder was ready for it. Bowler and keeper appreciate the effort too. Finds the fielder with that shot. Great delivery, beat the outside edge.
England are now 188 for 9.
Oh dear, what has the keeper done? Onto the front foot, super shot, should be four.
Pierced the gap wonderfully on the offside at cover.
Well played, but he finds the fielder that time.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
I don't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. Just need to keep getting the ball in the right spots, and the reward will come. Nice, solid defensive shot.
End of the over. England are now on 196 for 9.
Bowler coming back into the attack, has done well so far. Oh, that's nice. Good defence.
Left alone by the batter.
Dug that out well. Well played. It's off the middle, but it may not make it to the boundary.
Left alone, taken by the keeper.
Played that well, but straight to the fielder. Would have wanted more from that shot.
196 for 9.
Lyon, the spinner, coming into the attack.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Bowler and slip cordon, very confident. Hopped onto that, no problems. Well, they'll get back for 3. Well done. But on the ground this size, you have to ask how they got 3 in the first place.
Cass watched it carefully and left alone. Well left and through to the keeper.
Played and missed. Nice, solid defensive shot. Dug that out well. Got on the inside and played that wonderfully well. The fielder needs to work hard to stop that. Oh, that's nice. Good defence. This is not good. The rain is falling quite heavily now, and the umpires had no hesitation in calling the players off the field. Let's just hope that we aren't delayed for too long.
End of the over. The batting team are now on 200 for 9.
Left alone by the batter. Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through. And left alone. Good bowling at the moment.
Fantastic shot, but the fielder was up to the task. Good stop.
A little bit of wobble on that ball. It's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot, though. Left alone and through to the keeper again.
201 for 9.
Oh, super shot.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
And the spectators here at the moment absolutely captivated by what they're watching. Great shot. Waited on the ball and timed the late cut to near perfection. There's nobody out there. It'll be 4 more.
Pass was quick onto that one. Cut it away, through the field and to the boundary.
This has been a great over so far. 2 boundaries from it. The runs are flowing very easily. Nice, solid defensive shot. Cummins got behind that one nicely.
End of the over. England now on 212 for 9.
Stark coming back into the attack. They'll be wanting to improve their figures a bit. A quick wicket would do nicely. Wow, that missed a lot. Knocks them over. First ball of the over. As the openers get ready, they're only slightly behind. The bowlers will hope for an early breakthrough or two to make their modest lead seem even more daunting. Archer. Has the ball in hand. We are all set for the second day of this Ashes Test in Brisbane. Misses out on the first ball of the innings.
Weatheralled, watchful there and through to the keeper.
Misses everything. Everyone's gone up for that. They're confident about this one. It is the most enthusiastic crowd you could ever see right now. There's a buzz, a real buzz coming from the stands. Dug that out well. The spectators are absolutely buzzing right now. Huge levels of excitement all around this ground. Oh, that's nice. Good defence. That's gone straight to the fielder. It's almost palpable, the excitement emanating from this crowd at the moment. The atmosphere is electric. You can really feel the buzz around the spectator areas. Cuts it away, but finds the man just behind point.
End of the over. Australia now 9 for 9.
Cars coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble. Fantastic pull shot, got inside the line and rode the bounce well. It is so clear that all these spectators here today are completely enthralled and energised, judging by the noise. Well timed, but straight to the fielder. Everyone's gone up. Really confident appeal. Edged it. Peach of a ball. Well, the tension is extraordinary. The crowd are on the edge of their seats. Great ball. Very close to off stump.
Really good leave. That was a tight line.
And the spectators are absolutely brimming with anticipation.
Left alone and through to the keeper again.
The crowd is electric right now. Classic cover drive, but finds the fielder at cover.
End of the over, Australia.
A little bit of wobble on that ball. It's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot, though. And left alone again, through to the keeper again.
It's evident and ever so audible that the crowd is at near bursting point with excitement at today's play. Overpitched, punched through the leg side. Fielder has some work to do. You can just feel the sheer excitement around the... Nice, solid defensive shot. There is an almost tangible fervour throughout the crowd at the moment. Couldn't get it through the field.
No shot offered there.
The betting team are now 3 for none.
There could be a couple if they hustle. Got down and rolled the wrists beautifully. Edged, but it falls safe.
Good throw from the deep. Bang on target.
Got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward. Putting the pressure on the batter. There'll be runs here. Well timed, but found the fielder. Quick arm in. That was a missed opportunity there. Need to take those moments by the scruff of the neck. They'll get at least one.
There'll be more gaps in the field now as the captain makes some changes. The bowlers will need to be right on top of their lines.
Edged, what a delivery. Everyone's gone up for that. They're confident about this one. Flick down to fine leg for the single. Dug that out well. Edged, keeper can't take it, not sure anyone will cut that off.
Well, didn't time that at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
Boundary last ball, what's to come this delivery, I wonder. Oh, that's nice, good defence. Nice shots, but straight to the fielder.
Weatherald left alone, through to the keeper.
Now 14 for none.
Edged it, peach of a ball. Big shout from the bowler. Time to follow. Go up after such a great delivery. Pitching it on a length is obviously the way to go. Well played, could be a quick single. Shot should pick up a run. Doesn't beat the infield.
Khawaja watchful there and through to the keeper. Shoulders arms again.
Australia are now 16 for none.
Well played, it's off the middle, but it may not make it to the boundary. Nice, solid defensive shot. Khawaja with a lovely shot, but he finds the fielder who collects that one, no problem. Left alone. It's a very strong appeal here.
Kawaja left it alone. Didn't want to chase the wide one.
Mightn't get to the boundary, should get at least a couple.
Left alone by the batter.
End of the over. The batting team are now 19 for none.
Well bowled, lured a rash shot. Can't get it through, straight to the fielder. A good contest here at the moment for off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond.
Some changes made to the field here, going more aggressive.
Back foot punch was well balanced and timed it really well. Nice shot, runs possible. Good shot, but finds the fielder. Well, they quickly get through for the single. No real pressure from the fielders in close.
25 for none.
Nicely played. Everyone's gone up for that. They're confident about this one. And the spectators here at the moment absolutely captivated by what they're... watching. Great shot, at least one on offer. Fielder coming around. Everyone's gone up. Really confident appeal. Got on the inside and played that wonderfully well. The fielder needs to work hard to stop that. shot. Should pick up a run. Cuts it away, but finds the man just behind point.
Australia are now 29 for none.
This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty tweak. Let's see how they go. Cut away to cover points. They'll get a single.
A more aggressive look to the field, a few more catches in place.
Well played, it's off the middle, but it may not make it to the boundary.
Weatherald watched it carefully and left alone.
Nice, solid defensive shot. Nicely collected by the fielder. The umpires have signalled the players off the field. Not really surprising as the rain has become quite heavy. Let's hope play can get started again soon. Nicely played, runs one. Brooke fields that one. Nicely played shot too.
End of the over. Australia are now on 31 for none.
Taking a bit of a risk here with a more aggressive field.
Going to spin now.
The captain is going with the spinner.
Inside the line, pulled away, mid-wicket, cuts it off nicely. Dug that out well. Fantastic pull shot, got inside the line and rode the bounce well.
Never an extra run on that arm. Great throw back in from the deep.
Back foot punch was well balanced and timed it really well. Oh, that's nice. Good defence. Nice shot. Runs possible. Kawaja. Good shot, but couldn't beat the field.
Now 32 for 9.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Flicked off the pads to deep square. One on offer.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
Pulled away, but straight to square leg. There'll be runs here. Fielder collects that one, no problem. Everyone's gone up for that. They're confident about this one. Got on the inside and played that wonderfully well. The fielder needs to work hard to stop that. That's a solid shot. Shot should pick up a run. Well played off the spinner, but found the fielder. Scamper through for a single. Infield needs to be walking in more there. Couldn't beat the fielder. Timed it well though.
Australia are now on 59 for 9.
A bit of a change-up in the field now.
They'll get at least one. Cut away to cover points. They'll get a single. Well played. It's off the middle, but it may not make it to the boundary. Nice, solid defensive shot. Pope, the fielder, to gather the defensive shot. Early call, easy single in the end.
Australia are now on 42 for none.
Drives straight down the ground. Mid-on will collect that though. Nice shot, runs possible. Edged it, a jaffer of a ball. Trying to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Straight to the fielder. Good running, keeping the scoreboard ticking over. That's gone straight to the fielder.
Australia are now on 46 for none.
A lovely shot off the back foot. A shorter ball having no joy and getting dispatched for 4 runs.
Lovely cover drive, but straight to extra cover. Khawaja timed that perfectly, but the fielder got behind it.
Khawaja left alone, through to the keeper.
51 for none.
Got on the inside and played that wonderfully well. The fielder needs to work hard to stop that. Cuts it away, but finds the man just behind point. Khawaja with a great shot. Didn't overhit the ball, just beautifully timed, and that's 4 more.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Swept just wide of the fielder at 45. Some good aggression with some risk. Everyone's gone up. Really confident appeal. Pads that away. Bowler on slip cordon, very confident. Couldn't get it through the field. Everyone's gone up for that. They're confident about this one. Great shot, at least one on offer. Classic cover drive, but finds the fielder at cover.
End of the over. Australia are now on 59 for none.
There could be a couple if they hustle. Fantastic pull shot, got inside the line and rode the bounce well. That's right off the meat of the bat. Nice, solid defensive shot.
End of the over. Australia are now 62 for none.
Well played, but he finds the fielder that time.
No shot offered there.
Shot should pick up a run.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
Nice shot, but the fielder collected simply enough, backing up their spinner nicely.
Some adjustments to the field.
Left alone.
End of the over. Australia are now 66 for none.
Khawaja played that well off the spinner, but straight to the fielder.
Khawaja watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper.
No, terrible shot. Got on the inside and played that wonderfully well. The fielder needs to work hard to stop that. Cover drive through cover point, 1 run. Nicely played, runs 1.
End of the over. The score is now
Nicked it. Let's see if they can get the ball up into that slot as before. It's so crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Oh, that's nice. Good defence. Fielder did well. Those efforts build pressure on the batsman. Smith with a chance. Everyone's gone up for that. They're confident about this one. Someone different. Now to bowl, that brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. No shot offered. Nice shot by the batsman, but finds the fielder.
Australia are now 70 for 1.
Big shout from the bowler. Bowler seems convinced it was a good shout. It was definitely close, might be worth a look.
Height shouldn't be an issue. It's impacted in line too. Missing everything, and so it will stay not out.
Wasn't the best of reviews. Great call by the umpire, though. Outside edge. Got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward. Putting the pressure on the batter. Lovely cover drive, but straight to extra cover. Collected by the fielder. It was a fine shot, but couldn't pierce the infield.
Now 71 for 1.
Nice shot, and they'll pick up a couple.
Good throw from the deep. Bang on target.
Dug that out well.
Good return back from the deep.
Hopped onto that, no problems.
The captain's going to change things around in the field.
Cuts it away, but finds the man just behind point. Pulled away, but straight to square leg.
End of the over. Australia are now on 75 for 1.
Fielder with the gather. Well-timed shot of the spinner, but couldn't pick the gap. Scamper through for a single. Infield needs to be walking in more there. Nice, solid defensive shot. Classic cover drive, but finds the fielder at cover. Oh, that's nice. Good defence. Good shot, but finds the fielder. Everyone's gone up. Really confident appeal. Just about the perfect line and length there. Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. Nicked it. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitching it on a length is obviously the way to go.
Well left and through to the keeper.
Great fielding. Batter went after the spinner, and they've saved some runs.
Now 79 for 1.
Good areas there, close to the stumps. Everyone's gone up for that. They're confident about this one. Got on the inside and played that wonderfully well. The fielder needs to work hard to stop that.
Labuschagne watched it carefully and left alone.
That's 4 all the way. Beautiful shot.
Had a real flash at that one. Beautifully struck too.
Can't afford to go too full again. It helps to switch up your deliveries just to keep them guessing. Finds the fielder with that shot. Good running, keeping the scoreboard ticking over. There could be a couple if they hustle.
Labuschagne watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper.
Quick onto that in the infield. It's a very strong appeal here. Amazing reflexes, and that stuck. An amazing grab.